All right, so I'm back, part two. Then the thought was, he appeared to these great men, and one in particular we know for certain that he called his friend, Abraham. And this conversation, just having a thought. Like I said, don't be offended. His friend Abraham, that he promised would be the father of many nations, as the stars of the heavens and the sand of the sea. Why wasn't the name Jehovah mentioned to him? He done told this man the beginning from the end, but he didn't tell him nothing about his name being Jehovah. But he said, and he called, okay, he said, and this is James 2:23. And the scripture was fulfilled, which said, Abraham believed God, Yah, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness. And he was called the friend. Not only was he called a friend, he was called the friend of God. And then I was listening to someone earlier. It's pretty much offensive to call Yah a God. That's why consider that they change things around. They only mention Yah's name in the scripture one time, and you have to really look for that one. But the rest of them, they put in Lord, they put in God, they put in all these other definitions to consider that they're using those things to trap you and to trick you into worshiping their gods and drawing you. But they have to put the truth in there so they won't be in total violation, because they got to give you a chance. That's why Yah said, those who seek for me early shall find me. But those who are on this trail, who's finding out the truth, Yah is with us. And the opposition is coming against us, because they know the truth will set us free, but they can't stop us because we're called. Now we're chosen. Now make your calling assured. Then I looked up in the editor's Encyclopedia Britannica. I had it before, but I'm looking at it different now. Yahweh. They look what they said. The God of the Israelites. See, Yah is not a God. He's the Abba Father, the self-existent one, the one who created all things without a beginning nor an end. He's not a God. Whose name was revealed to Moses as the 4 Hebrew consonants YHWH, called the Tetragrammaton. After the Babylonian exile, 6th century BCE, and especially from the 3rd century BCE on, Jews ceased to use the name Yahweh for 2 reasons. So even the term Jews is controversial, and it's also misleading. And I'll get to that in a minute. As Judaism became a universal rather than merely local religion, see, and the true Hebrewites is not a religion. We move and have our being because Yah has ordained it, and we are the true people by bloodline and by choice. See, they say they're a religion, universal religion. The more common noun Elohim, this is their term, meaning many gods, meaning God tended to replace Yahweh to demonstrate the universal sovereignty of Israel's God over all others. Now see, this, when you get into religion, universal sovereignty of Israel's God over all others, you're talking about two different Israels. Consider, at the same time, the divine name was increasingly regarded as too sacred to be uttered. It was thus replaced vocally and in the synagogue ritual by the Hebrew word Adonai. And as one brother was stating, as I listened to him, it made a lot of sense. Adonai, my Lord, he was saying that's basically a demon. Like I said, I'm just going by education and using some of the research and study for yourself so we can come out of this lie, which was translated as Kyrios, Lord, in the Septuagint, in the Greek version of the Hebrew scriptures. Why would you need all these translations of confusion? Now, you go back to the Jew situation, and see, I'm not offending anyone. I'm just using, for educational purposes, we're trying to find the truth. This is not attacking any people, anything. This is about the truth. We must find it. This is Zondervan's Comeback Bible Dictionary. Jew. Originally, it denoted one belonging to the tribe of Yehudah, or to the two tribes of the southern kingdom. 2 Kings 16:6, 25 and 25. See, and this is the key. This is the rightfully way to divide. Usually when it says the origin, talking about us, the people. But when they're talking about the latter, it's talking about the religious people. Consider. But later, its meaning was extended, and it was applied to anyone of the Hebrew race who returned from the captivity, as most of the exiles came from Judah, and as they were the main historical representatives of the ancient Israel. The term Jew came finally to comprehend all of the Hebrew races throughout the world. We must let I'm just considering that we must allow the Spirit of Yah to lead us into all truth. He's separating the lies from the truth. It's right there before us. The Bible is not evil. There's truth. The truth is in the Bible. Or, the scriptures, the Torah. But the evil one has put in some tares along with the wheat. Just like there's tares, there's people tares among the wheat. And it all goes together. The wheat must eat on the wheat. And the tares must eat on the tares. Now let's move on. I just put in a quick little Google search. Is the Catholic Church the universal church? Universal church may refer to one of the four marks of the church. The Catholic Church. The word Catholic means universal. Christian church, or church Catholic, the whole body of Christians collectively. Do you now see why I say I'm not a Christian? I am the truth. And when I say that, don't take that to me, oh, you think he's... No, I'm not. All of us who are called by the name of Yah, we're the truth. What are some universal religions? Clark distinguished at least 4 levels of religious development. Tribal religions of primitive peoples, ethnic religions, which include Hinduism and the Egyptians, Greek, Roman, and Scandinavian pagan religions. Universal Catholic religions is which he placed Judaism, Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity. I submit that we are those who are led by the Spirit. And our religion is our praise of the Most High Yah. That is the true religion. Not made with hands. but through the Spirit, led by the Spirit. Transformed, not by power, nor by might, but by my Spirit, says Yah. Okay. I believe that's what I'm supposed to say. Shalom.